What's up guys, and welcome back to an episode of the Aston Villa series, and today we are playing the final game of the season against Southampton, and we've got some good news and some very bizarre news that I've just discovered right before I've just started recording. Transfer wise, nothing's obviously happened. Fixtures, I wasn't sure when I was going to come back. I think I said I was going to come back for the end of the season. Last episode would have been the Newcastle game, I want to say, and we lost 2-0 in that game. And then we played Liverpool at home, played Liverpool away. Drew 1-1, Benteke getting a goal, and we were just amazing against Liverpool. Just amazing. Liverpool haven't beaten us this year, I don't believe. We beat them in the Cup, we drew with them in the Cup, and then we beat them in the League. So Liverpool can't beat us, it seems, at the moment. Then we played Man City and lost 3-2, but goals coming from Nzogbia and Weimann. But we actually played really well against against Man City. And it was two very late goals that screwed me, and Man City ended up getting the 3 points on the day. Then we played Hull, and we were just horrible against Hull, losing 2-1. Agbon Lahore scoring for us, but we actually survived after the Man City game. Actually, our survival was what's the word? Definite. Then we played West Ham, just a game just played, and beat them 1-0. Ron Vlaar scoring from a set piece for me, which was good. So all that means at the moment we are currently in 15th place on 41 points. We can still move up to what, 12th place, 13th place, 13th place. We can still move up to 13th place if results go our way. The relegation battle is between Fulham and Norwich, 1 point separating them. Fulham play West Ham, Norwich face Cardiff. So Crystal Palace and Sunderland have both gone. Man United have won the title. Swansea can confirm their Champions League spot, which looks quite likely unless things go horribly wrong for them. But they've got to play Chelsea, which will not be easy. Liverpool are hot on their tail, and Liverpool face Everton in a derby game, so that should be quite interesting to see just what happens there. Arsenal really low, 9th. Championship, the playoffs going on, so it looks like at the moment it looks like Forest and QPR are going to play the final. But look at this. This is what I talk about weird. Barnsley are in the Premier League next year. Bloody Barnsley. Who would have predicted that? Barnsley in the final in the Premier League. Champions League final, Benfica against Man City at Benfica's home ground. What a coinky dink. Europa League, it's Juventus Tottenham. See, to me that looks more like a Champions League final, Juventus versus Tottenham, but whatever. So it's oh, what a surprise. I've just noticed something. It's at Juventus Stadium and it's Juventus in the final. Now, is that just a coincidence? I don't know. I've not played till this stage, so I've not seen what's happened. But that's a bit spooky to me. Both two teams in the finals, both at their home ground. I mean, that's a bit odd. But whatever. Against English teams as well, actually. But hey ho. Doesn't really affect me. I'm not in the final. Nodded in agreement, Brad Guzan did. Well, I nod to... Why are we in our away kit? Why are we in our away kit? We're at home. That makes no sense. I think Southampton have got a much better squad than they've shown in this. They've got They've got a really good squad this year. Big fan of what Southampton have done with their squad building. Against West Ham, we did really well to expose their lack of pace at the back. I mean, they got Onuchi on Yewu, whatever his name is, the American. They brought him in on this on a free transfer, and he's really slow. Oh, Ramirez scores. We're at Gaston Ramirez, and he's really slow. So I told Agbon Lahore I told the team to run at them, run at their defence, and do like long balls over the top sort of thing, and it worked really well. Okay, the strikers didn't score, but we exposed their lack of pace quite nicely. Lallana's cut the ball in. Ramirez with the header. Jumped above Al Hamadi. I really don't care what happens here. We've survived. I've not cared since that City game. You know, I don't care. We've survived. Nothing matters. It's all about preparing for next year now. All about next season. We are missing some players actually. Yabaku, that was a great effort, and Weimann can't put the second chance away. We missing some players. Yabaku Silla's out, Westwood's out, Don't think anyone else, but that's two crucial midfielders. That's two of our three-man central midfield gone, so that's quite important to not have them. We're getting hammered on possession today. Absolutely hammered on possession. I really don't know what I'm going to do with transfers in the summer. I don't know who's going to go. I don't know who I'm going to keep. I don't know who I'm going to loan out in terms of youngsters. I don't know if I'm going to keep Grealish, for example, next year, or Grealish. I don't know what his name is. If I'm going to keep him for next year in our squad. I mean, I've used him for the second half of the season, but I don't know if I'm going to keep him and keep using him. So there's a lot of decisions to be done, to be made. About how his squad's going to look for next season. Tell them, do you want to be wrong in the game? FA Cup finals not happened yet either. I'm not sure who's in the final. I just know it's not happened yet. Off the top of my head, I can't remember who's in the final. I just hit the wrong view. There we go. 3 shots, none on target, getting hammered on possession, fouling way too much. It's not a good performance so far, I'd have to say. Not a good performance. We can do a lot better than this. Take Al Hamadi off, put Gardner on. Take Vyman off, he's got a 5.5 rating. And that's what I'm going to do. Tell Agbonhor, got ability. Hey, both of them just reacted quite positively to me. But I think in terms of positions we need to strengthen as an emergency, I would say Agbonhor there, good goal. Gets us back in the game. Completely undeserved. We've been hammered today, but good goal there by Agbonhor. It's quite odd actually, he's finished a goal. Normally his finishing is obviously very poor. I was saying that in the last episode. Was it a good finish or was it just terrible goalkeeping? I'd say good goal, good finish there. But in terms of position, I don't really think there's any one position we need to really 100% desperately strengthen. Like, we're not horribly exposed anywhere. I just think we need to upgrade in all the different positions, to be honest. If I'm going to play without wingers, well, it depends. It depends what I do. If I'm going to play with wingers, then, which we do sometimes with that 4-4-2, then we're going to need a better left winger. Because Tanev, to be honest, is not great in his service at times. It can be a bit wild. So we need a left winger potentially. You can always need better strikers to go with Benteke. You're always going to need that, but whether or not we're going to have the funds to bring in a good striker, I highly doubt, to complement Benteke. So worst case scenario, we keep what we've got, and I'm perfectly happy with that. Fulham won. So, right, Fulham won, Norwich drew, so that means Fulham have survived. By the skin of their teeth, Fulham have survived, Norwich are down. So that's it, Norwich, Crystal Palace, Sunderland are gone. Swansea have got in the Champions League. Did they win? I didn't quite see. Did they beat Chelsea? Yep, they beat Chelsea. They beat Chelsea, who finished second, so that's a huge result for them. Swansea are in the Champions League, despite being in the Europa League this year. That's not put them off. They've carried on and got into the Champions League for next season. So well done, Swansea. Palace manager. Why would Ian Holloway go to Norwich? Both of them have gone down. Have Norwich sacked? Norwich have sacked their manager. Sunderland at the moment have kept Di Matteo. Palace seem to have kept Holloway. Any other games happened? FA Cup final. I'll just check who's in the final. FA Cup final. Chelsea and Man City. I'm going to go with the Man City win because they seem pretty invincible at the moment. 7.7 million. I didn't know there was a lot of football. Reflect on last season. I can't complain with how it's gone as productive. I think that one looks the best. Kept the concentration levels up, that's true, but although we were poor. Bop has been spotted by anyone's Yoshida. Okay, that's nice for him. Anything else to really show? I guess I could go through the leagues quickly. PSG won Ligue 1 with Monaco finishing 5th. So they sacked? No, they've kept the manager. Bundesliga. Oh, Schalke won the Bundesliga, which is quite odd. Dortmund and Bayern, falling in there, falling way behind them. Italy, who won Serie A? Juventus. Oh no, it's not over yet. Is it over yet? No, it's not over yet. Juventus or Fiorentina are going to win that, it seems. I'm going to go with Juventus, I reckon. La Liga, Real Madrid got La Liga, with Barcelona finishing way, way, way behind. Surely Tata's been sacked. Yeah, he's under pressure. Yeah, he's under pressure. In terms of, I guess, the lower leagues, what we could go with before it's all said and done yet. It's not all said and done, sorry, I should say. Who got promoted from League One? Wolves got promoted back. Preston as well. Bradford got in the playoffs. That's impressive. Coventry obviously went down. Who's back into the football? Who's into the Football League? Cambridge and Wrexham in the playoffs. Grimsby won the league. Blue Square, or Squill North, sorry. Hednesford have got promoted at the first time asking. They're a brand new team to the league. That's odd. Well, that's surprising. Ebbsfleet, obviously owned by a Kuwait guy, got promotion. Did they actually spend any money? No, they didn't spend any money, and they were expected to finish first, but they got their promotion nevertheless. But they they got that wrong. Ebbsfleet, they should have a sugar daddy, because the Kuwaiti unit is, you can't argue, it's a sugar daddy. You give them like 100 grand to spend in that league, which is crazy money for that league. So I think they are looking into that. SIR, I believe I read on a forum. So hopefully they'll get a sugar daddy for the next update, which will be an awesome save to do. If anyone's looking for money to spend and a team to build up, there's your team. Either do it at the editor yourself, or wait for an update, or get an updated patch or something, I don't know. But they should have a sugar daddy, because their owner is very wealthy. So that'll pretty much do it from me now, actually. I'll come back. I'm going to come back for the start of the season. I'll let you know then who won what in terms of Europe, FA Cup, promotions and all that sort of stuff, and what we did in the transfer window. So next episode will be pretty full. So I'll see you guys next time.